I've kept this channel as close to non-commercial as possible since the beginning. I permitted only skippable ads back when creators were given that option. We no longer have it. I still allow no mid-roll ads, no channel memberships with special content. Everything I post is available free to everyone. I've got no Patreon or Discord. I don't beg for likes, subscribers, shares, or comments. I've got no affiliate links, no sponsors, no hiding from Palestine, and I don't care how many subscribers that costs me. This channel has never turned a profit. I've always run it at a moderate loss. I post a variety of material that I think is worth your time. It's my house, and I'll do as I please. But that has changed. The Wired Gourmet is no longer my channel. YouTube has been punishing me lately for my lack of sufficient ad revenue. They're no longer showing my videos to as many people as they once did. I posted a guitar repair video, and instead of showing it to people interested in guitar repair, they showed it to people interested in coffee. I did a couple of game videos, and instead of showing them to people interested in gaming, they showed them to people interested in coffee. They know who wants to watch gaming or guitar videos. They could easily have recommended them to people who would welcome them, but they didn't. YouTube has been limiting my reach to an extent that I never experienced before about 1 year ago. YouTube is trying to discipline me. I sense that they want me to remain locked in the coffee lane, and specifically equipment. You know, stuff that can be sold. Equipment has always been the coffee content that gets the most views for me. And if limiting my reach weren't enough, now they want me to feed you more ads. And I'll show you how I know this in a moment. They discipline me because they understand that this really is their channel. I merely work here. I'm a digital sharecropper. And if I want enough people to see my videos to make it worth my while, I'm going to have to accept more advertising because they are clearly not satisfied with my performance. I get these emails and these notices from them saying, "You're doing a great job. Here's how you can do even better." You know, like I work for them. Let me show you what YouTube expects of me. Here's a video under 10 minutes long. Creators have already lost control of pre-roll and post-roll ads and can no longer decide whether any ad is skippable. I've added just one mid-roll ad here, but if I set this to automatic, YouTube would put in 3 of them, or about 1 every 3 minutes. Here's an 18-minute video in which YouTube would like to place 6 mid-roll ads. Again, 1 every 3 minutes. Well, that would be unwatchable. And this 41-minute video, well, YouTube would populate it with 13 mid-roll ads. This goes beyond unwatchable. That is just short-sighted greed. Once you notice that they're coming at you every 3 minutes, you'll click away long before the video ends. So viewers would see more ads if there were fewer. The longer the video, the longer the interval needs to be. But hey, we mustn't argue with the very latest in AI marketing insights, must we? Even when they defy common sense. I would gladly continue digging in my heels, but unfortunately the world is going through a cost of living emergency, and I'm feeling it too. If that weren't enough, we've also got a public health care and housing emergency here in Ireland, both of which affect me as a pensioner. I can't afford to run the channel at a loss anymore. I would if I could, but I've got to turn at least a modest profit or I'll have to retire it. Look for a different side gig. So here's the plan. I'll start doing more equipment teardowns and reviews, especially of new products. And I might have to accept some sponsorships to help pay for that. I will, of course, disclose them. I will permit mid-roll ads at a rate of 1 per 20 minutes of length. And if that fails to generate enough ad income to satisfy the YouTube overseers, I'll reluctantly increase it a little bit at a time until they begin showing my stuff more broadly as they did in the past. But I will not evaluate my content on the basis of how popular it is or how much money it earns. I absolutely will continue posting off-topic videos that I deem worthwhile, regardless of how few views they might get. Premium content is toxic because it exerts downward pressure on quality. It means posting a lot more often by cutting corners on research and testing, relying on sales boilerplate, using marketing reps as consultants, and emphasizing incremental tweaks as if they were something entirely new. The information density of each video goes way down, at least among the publicly available ones. Equipment reviews become sales demonstrations. You see more reliance on video production values, entertainment, the host's personality, coffee with whoever. Not my scene. So, any kind of membership scheme with premium content is still a bridge too far for me. I think I would retire the channel before I would do that. I also don't like affiliate links because they introduce a perverse incentive to accentuate the positive, let's say. It's not actual pressure to soft pedal the criticism, but it's a temptation, and I'll avoid it for as long as I can. And begging for likes, subscribers, shares, and comments will, of course, always be forbidden, except when I do it ironically. So this is a warning of what's to come. I've got to start playing YouTube's game to some extent. But it's been a good run, hasn't it? I got away with dodging my commercial responsibilities for quite a while. From here on, I'll try to get away with the minimum in terms of capitulation. And I will remain your faithful, sarcastic misanthrope. So keep in touch. Cheers.